So hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Purrely, and but first, I'm going to say the Beatrice ban honestly benefits me because I don't really play Beatrice in that many lists, but I have two Beatrices, so that's nice. That's like any two UR cards I want, I can just craft them, which is nice, I guess. But aside from that, Purrely. Well, what does Purrely genuinely do right now? Because we still have really delicious memory to one. So we're just going to test a few things. So we're going to go ahead and let's just go unlimited. So we'll put in 3 copies of Delicious, 3 copies of My Friend, 3 copies of Purrely Lily, and 3 copies of Purrely. Then Happy Memory, we want 3 of it as well. 3 of Pretty, and this deck is actually kind of affordable looking, which is nice. And then I think we want 2 to 3 Noir, depending on how we're feeling. Shouldn't matter too much, and then we can work out the ratios for like all of these other cats as well. I think the minimum we could play is something like that, and then it's like 1 to 2 copies of Eve, which should be fine. And then Stray, you could play anywhere from 1 to 3 copies of Stray. I don't want to brick on it, so I'll just say 2 should be okay. Don't want to open too much of this. And then we have Purrely Shirley. Target a Purrely XYZ monster you control. Special summon a level 1 Purrely monster from your deck but negate its effects. Then special summon from your extra deck 1 Purrely XYZ monster with the same rank but a different attribute than the targeted monster, using that special summon monster as material. This is treated as an XYZ summon, then you attach 1 card from your deck to that XYZ summon monster with the same name as a Purrely quick play spell attached to the targeted monster. So real quick, does this do anything? You detach 1 material during the main phase. Not quick effect. Is this a quick effect? No. You can technically summon happiness off of that, but not particularly doing anything here, I guess. So let's see. This is all the engine we need to run for the most part, and then like the rest of the ratios for the extra deck is just for a grind game essentially, because we don't need that many of these guys. They're technically also recyclable off of Purrely, so it's like fine. There might be 1 or 2 of these guys that we might want to run 2 of. I'm not like 100% sure on which one it is, but it shouldn't affect things too much. And then you need to run like the regular suite of cards, so it's something like Ash Blossom. I don't think we necessarily want to run the Molcharmy cards. I don't think they're like must-haves. So we'll go for now. Let's do Cold Eye. So the standard looks something like this: Ash Blossom, Cold Eye, and then we have Maxi, and then we have probably just Cross Out, right? And then we're good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Impermanent Veiler as well. And then we might throw in some backer removal or something like that. I think 1 to 2 Veilers should be fine here. We don't have to go like too ham with it. That's probably okay. We could put in Droll as well, I guess, technically. Is this deck that weak against Droll? I mean, you're not happy about a Droll, I suppose. Okay, Utopic Draco Future. And then we can grab the Ghost Red cards that we want to grab anyways. Which trap did you grab again? So one of them should say something about a rank up. Target a Ghost Red XYZ monster you can roll social summon from your extra deck 1 Ghost Red XYZ monster with a different name by using the target as material. That might be it. Or is it? So if I recall, renovation can rank up. And then this is by using a rank 2 monster you control with 5 or more materials. Oh, yeah. So the play with the renovation was specifically, first off, this is not hard once returned, right? Yeah. So the play with this is that you would have something like a Gozric Dullahan, and then this would be made with 2 rank 1 Purrelys, right? And then we can rank this up into the Angel of, well, not Angel, into So Cute Boss. And this also attaches, right? Does it? Banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Ghost Rick XYZ monster you control, special summon Ghost Rick with a different name. Wait, renovation, right? My brain's so fried. Banish this card from your graveyard, target Ghost Rick. Special summon one with a different name by using that target as material. And its material is transferred. Yeah. So you can do this to actually, yeah. So you're supposed to have Dullahan, and then you can go special summon on top of Dullahan a Ghost Rick Angel of Mischief. So that's 2, 3, 4 formats. Uh, that'll be formats, right? And then you'd rank up on top of Angel of Mischief, then with renovation into So Cute Boss, I believe. And then that allows you to then turn So Cute Boss into Purrely Noir. And it will have a level 1 Purrely monster as material because you used that to originally make Dullahan or something like that. That's why you would run renovation, I believe. And renovation would be in the graveyard because you would use it to special summon one of your like Purrely guys off of one of your quick plays. It's something like that, I believe, right? And let's count the material real quick. So it's like 1, 2, and then this will be the third one. And the fourth will be Angel of Mischief. And then you have So Cute Boss, but So Cute Boss will not be number 5. But actually, don't you have an effect here? Once per turn, you can attach one Ghost Rick card from your hand to this card as material. I think you're using the effect of Ghost Rick Shot then. Target one Ghost Rick XYZ monster you control, attach one Ghost Rick card from your graveyard to that monster as material. So in this case, you're attaching another Dullahan that you would have put into the graveyard earlier because you searched Shot and Renovation somehow, right? To make the UDF, so you're running actually, I think, something like this. You're actually running 2 Dullahan, and then the Angel of Mischief, and then you get like this annoying ass end board. And then I'm not 100% sure what the generics you're running are. Like maybe you actually cut Happiness now. But alright, I got the combo down now. I remember. So you start by making Dullahan, and then you go like Dullahan effect to grab. Well, not grab yet. You then rank up into Mischief. Mischief is the one that grabs Shot, and that will detach the Dullahan, allowing you to special summon back the same Dullahan. And then that'll allow you to grab back the Shot whenever you go Dullahan into Ghost Rick Angel of Mischief 2 to grab Ghost Rick Renovation. And then you can pitch the Ghost Rick Shot you add back with Dullahan, and then since you have Angel of Mischief plus Angel of Mischief here, you can then rank up into a UDF kind of, or you an XYZ summon it, whatever. But before we make UDF, you actually do need the other guy, right? Oh yeah. So, you need to run this guy. So you would probably get happiness. And then you also need like Zeus and stuff. So I'm not 100% sure what card it is you might not play here. But like something like that would be about right for this combo. If we want it to be a little bit more well balanced, we would only run the one Dolahan and cut the So Cute boss, and we wouldn't be playing for this combo necessarily. I don't think it's that bad, not that great. It's kind of like middling. But yeah. We could also throw in Downard somewhere if we remove this, or like more Zeus action. But yeah, already looking at it, the extra deck is like too tight to play something like this. So how many cards do we have available? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have like about eight cards we can do things with. You could play Fiendsmith, but Fiendsmith, specifically the main deck cards, aren't that great with Purrely because you'll kind of eat away at your hand too much, and that matters for Purrely. So that's not great. But if we do a test hand, I think most hands should be able to do that dump grab. So normal summon Purrely is probably a good starting point with this hand. And then this excavates the top three. 1, 2, 3. And any Purrely spell or trap, you can add it to your hand. So the only one we have is Pretty Memory. So we would add Pretty Memory here, discarding Pretty Memory probably, I guess. Or we could do Sleepy. It doesn't really matter too much. Either way, we then grab Purrely. Purrely grabs my friend. My friend will then probably grab us Delicious Memory usually. I mean, we already have everything else, so that's the only one we would really want. So we grab Delicious Memory, and then Delicious Memory would probably special summon Purrely again. And we would also probably rank up Purrely in this case into Lump, I guess. And then while we're here, next three we hit Sleepy Memory, Happy Memory. We always take Sleepy, I guess. So now we have 2 copies of Sleepy, which is great. It's essentially like a draw 4, I guess. And then we have the ability to turn those 2 Purrelys into a Ghost Rick Billahan. And what card would we have pitched? I guess we could pitch the Sleepy, and that would have been fine because we can attach it onto Plump with Plump's own effect. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. And then next, we would go, yeah, Dullahan with the 2 Purrelys, go into Angel of Mischief, grab Shot, special summon Dullahan. Dullahan ranks up into Angel of Mischief, and Angel of Mischief into Utopic Future, and then Utopic Draco Future. Then from here, well, actually, before we finish doing all of that stuff, Ghost Rick Dullahan would be attached to one of the Ghost Rick Angels of Mischief, and we can technically grab Renovation first, and then we can pitch the Renovation. Well, actually, yeah, we can pitch the Renovation. And then activate Purrely Sleepy Memory. So we go like chain 1 Sleepy Memory, chain 2 Plump to equip the Sleepy Memory. Then we summon another Purrely, and then that would be check 3. It's nothing, is what it is. But actually, we would search Shot, so one more. Yeah, still nothing, which is fine. And then that allows us to then, after this point, we would have also been able to search Renovation. So we search Renovation here, and then we detach Dullahan, adding back Shot. Then we can technically go, in this case, we have Happy Memory still. So we can use that to summon a Purrely. And I think with the Ghost Trick stuff, we could technically recycle like uh one more card, I think, or something like that. Because I believe we can recycle Shot one more time and add it back to our hand. And Renovation, but we could pitch that as well. So a lot of things going on here. Yeah, we have that. And then technically, if we do that, we would have enough bodies to make another Dolahan, go into Angel of Mischief, rank it up into Cute Boss, equip um, the Dolahan that's in the graveyard, or the Angel of Mischief with the effect of the shot, and then we rank up into Expertly Noir. So at this point in time, the end board of this hand, the best we could do is something like, well, I think we can still make it. I'm not going to bother calcing it, but it's like Utopic Draco Future to Expertly Noir, which is pretty brutal. And one of them will have, I believe it should be, 6 materials. So if you make it using the Ghost Rick line, it's 6 mats with the trap or whatever. And then the whatchamacallit? What's his face? The plump. He is going to, in this case, we could attach 2 of the ones we're activating here in chain to this, right? And then we have the actual plump effect to attach spells or traps. So we're looking at, let's see, 2 initially. No, it's 1 initially, and then we attach 2, 2, 4. So that just puts you at 5, I think. And with this guy on top of that, that would be 6. So we barely have enough to rank this up into another Expertly Noir. If we found access to the Purrely, it would have been better. So here we just draw 2 and have like a bunch of spins plus the monster negate on the Draco Future. So to beat this end board, because you also have like My Friend and stuff, right? I guess it's just mostly the My Friend. So what you could do is we could activate Evenly Matched, and then you'd be forced to keep one thing, so it'd probably be like Expertly Noir, and then Kaiju, and then in 2 cards out of your 6, that would be a way to fairly effectively beat this. I mean, yeah, there's also technically like Lava Golem, and then setting 5 and passing, which also technically works, you know, it gets there enough. So you would specifically need certain board breakers, I guess. If we had triple tactics talents to take, that would be pretty solid as well. It'd be kind of situational if you're able to do so or not, though. But yeah, pretty good. And the noticeable thing with these 2 Expertly Noirs is they don't go away because they weren't summoned with Yeep. But I mean, in terms of end boards, that still took like, this is a 4-card engine hand. So for a 4-card engine hand, that end board's not even that good. If we're counting interactions, if we have to consider that Expertly Noirs are both towers, so you would have like 2 towers you would have to kind of out. It becomes like a little bit better in that regard, depending on if you have an easy out or not to the Noirs. But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily that great, that inboard, and that was like the ceiling, right? In comparison to this, Yubel gets like up to a similar amount of interactions with just normal summon D Lotus. So that's actually wild, ain't it? So let's see. 3, 3, 1, 7 interactions with double Noir and Draco Future. And then I think we had like 1 hand trap. So it was like Ash Blossom or something. So that's like barely 8. And it requires like a ridiculous amount of investment in the extra deck, right? So I think this is unironically just less efficient than the things we have now. I don't even need to fully check their combos, but yeah, deck should be fine now. It's just a little bit annoying to out the Expertly Norris. But like honestly, kaijus aren't even that bad right now. It's just a matter if you don't want people main decking kaijus or those types of cards, I guess, right? Kaijus aren't that bad, right? Like you can kaiju over Appaloosa, right? And Appaloosa, depending on how many mats it's made with, like it could be 2, it could be 4. It's taking out a lot of interactions the same way we're doing with here. It's just that Appaloosa isn't literally unaffected by cards or whatever. So yeah, it should be pretty fine, all things considered. Yeah. I think this isn't that great of a deck right now. I don't think it's been that great for quite a while. I think there would have been a place and time for this, but that's not now, so Purrely is probably fine just to like pretty much unlimit all the cards. Except for like maybe you could consider keeping only 2 Purrely because like I personally just don't want to sit through this like Ghost Trick Renovation, that part of the line. That's a bit much for me personally. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. And actually, the board breaking isn't that bad because you have like Downward Zeus and stuff. But okay, do you have anything after Downward Zeus? If you go battle and then I just pop your guy, yeah, I don't think you have that much. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.